welcome to the stream this evening. We're talking about college safety. Our young people going off to college, keeping personally protected and keeping safe in every respect as much as possible. So we're going to talk a lot about alarms this evening. Yesterday we talked about the pink collection as it relates to like stun guns and some alarms and some other nice personally protected things in the color pink. Right now, today, we are going to, for a brief time, talk about the alarms. All college students should have alarm, especially if they're going off to college for the first time. They can have there are all types of different alarms made for the home, the business, the office, and for the dorm. But we just don't think about that most of the time. The first one in the carousel is the Maximum Alarm replaceable battery. It's got the SOS alert on it, which is very, very good because if they're in a critical situation and they need to press that alarm, the SOS alert, then that can be done very easily with this alarm. It is 130 decibels. Everything in here, unless I just happen to miss something for some reason, is 130 and above. I think there's one in here that's 125 decibels, but I'm trying to make sure that you have some of the loudest personal alarms possible, because if they need it, then they need it. And if they pull the alarm or push the button or snap whatever needs to be snapped for this alarm to go off, and that means they really, really need it and felt like they were in some serious danger. This one has the breakaway lanyard, which means that it comes completely off if needed. It has a carabiner plus the 3-in-1 mini screwdriver for the battery replacement on this particular device. So it's obvious that it is not rechargeable and it will need to be replaced. 1-year warranty. So if something goes wrong in that 1 year, then no questions asked. You can replace this with no problem. It's backed by a local United States company, and it has the enhanced safety, the panic button with the turn off sequence, LED flashlight. We talked about that a lot. You hear me speak a lot about the LED flashlights, having that always. Having the alarm, having a stun gun, having an LED flashlight, and in some cases, you can have all three in one device. So this is easy to carry, easy to put on a keychain, and if you need to break it away, again, it does have that breakaway lanyard. Easily attachable, easy to wear, and has up to 1 total hour of total usage. Has the secret alarm activation, deactivation feature on this that is very difficult for anyone to see and know exactly where it is or what it is to turn it off. Important in case in the event of a kidnapping or somebody's trying to grab your college student and throw them into a car, drag them through the woods, drag them into a different place than where they were headed to going. This is very, very important feature to have. That is the Maximum Alarm replaceable battery SOS. And we have plenty of time. You still have time to get this. If you're a Prime member, you have that shipping that in 2 days you can have that product. Sometimes you can get it a lot sooner. If you want to have it shipped overnight, you can do that as well. But we're really, really pushing this. I, the security lady, am really, really pushing this, getting a personal protection device into the hands of our young people, of our loved ones. And Pudgy Boy, what's happening, Pudgy Boys? You must have been here, Pudgy Boys, as soon as I started. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream this evening. How's your day been, Pudgy Boys? I hope it has been really well. Tell me how your day has been. And what are you doing to stay personally protected? As a matter of fact, are you a college student by any chance? I don't know. Are you a college student? And if not, do you have children that are in college? The 6-pack, 140 decibels. Like I mentioned, I want to make sure you guys have some of the strongest sounding alarms possible to give to your young people. What? This is a lightning cell. I did not know that this was going to be a lightning cell. So this is lightning cell. What that means is it's like a flash. It's on, and as soon as they've reached their target goal for the products, for this particular product, the amount sold, then the deal is going to be off. The sale is going to be off. So this one, it is on sale right now. It is 58% clean. So it's only, 58, that gives you 42% more to go. So you may want to pick this up. This is the 6-pack of some of the loudest small keychain personal alarm devices that you can get. And you do get 6 in this pack, so you can get one for the whole family. Give one to your college student, put in their purse, in their backpack, in their car, in their extra purse, in their gym bag. And then you still have a couple left over that you can keep for the rest of the family. The self-defense keychain with the alarm This one has the siren, the personal alarm, and the SOS LED light. It's charcoal in color. Out of 1,231 ratings, it has a nice 4.5 out of 5. Reaches up to 1,000 feet away. It's a nice distance on it. And it has the military grade durability. So no matter where they are, what they're going through, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, whether it's scorching, whether it's freezing, this has that military grade durability, equipped with the CR2032 battery, which has the very long and very durable battery life, and it is weatherproof. Again, weatherproof. Can't get around that. So your college student, no matter what they're going through, if they're out in the snow, playing in a blizzard, or canoeing in a kayak, swimming, alarm can go everywhere with them and keep them safe. Never know what's going to happen. Things are rough out here these days, and there are a lot of people that are just up to no good. They're committed to bring you a safe and effective self-defense alarm device. And this one, with the 130 decibels and the flashing strobe light, your college student will not only be heard, they will be seen, because anyone that looks out their window, they're going to see that flashing strobe light continually going off, and the alarm, and they're going to know that there's something wrong, someone is in danger, and help will be on the way. There will be somebody that can hear that and send help. It has the free carbine hook included, so they can hook it right on their pants, or they can hook it on their purse, their jacket, through a buttonhole, through another hole in the outfit, through a belt loop, a button loop, on their watch, anywhere. And the glare flashing is very, very nice. Simply pull out the lock. So the strobe light automatically goes off. When the alarm goes off, so does the strobe light. It's somewhat like the GPS that we spoke about yesterday by Plegium. Easy to pull off. Pull that top off, pull that bottom, and the alarm goes off. Put it back in. Easy, very easy to use, very easy to use. And if sometimes it may not be all about a kidnapping or about a violence or someone trying to hurt them. They may fall someplace. They may be in a secluded area. They may be having physical issues. Maybe they tripped and broke their ankle or sprained their ankle, and they were running by themselves early in the morning. Anything can happen. So this is keeping your college student very safe with this durable, loud keychain alarm. The next one is the 3-pack by Kosen. And this one is 145 decibels. 145 decibels is a lot. That is very, very loud. That is eardrum breaking type loud, especially if it's right in your ears. So this has the 3-pack of the 145 decibel alarm. This is probably the loudest one in the carousel this evening. 2,488 ratings, 4.5 out of those 2,488. Draws attention from as far as 606.9 feet, probably a little longer than that actually. The sounds can last 50 minutes, 50 continuous minutes in this tiny little bitty powerful alarm. High powered. It has the AG13 LR44 batteries. That is loud. and lasts up to 365 days before you need more batteries to replace them. So the entire school year, they'll be back at home and you can replace the alarm for them, the batteries for them if you need to do that. Durable, high quality, resistant to falling, crushing, the voltage, the high temperature again, and the copper plug, not rusty. So you're not going to have that rust issue with the plug. Beautiful and durable and won't break in the most adverse conditions. So whether it's stepped on, kicked, cracked, whether it falls off of something, it's going to keep on going and going and have that durability. If it's on any key ring, belt loop, if your college student is working, awesome. So these alarms are all for their personal protection and their safety. We have a lot of different ones in here. Give it to them as a gift as they're going away or before they go away. If they've already gone, maybe they already left. Most colleges start this week, but if they've already left, you can send it to them as a gift. And the good thing about ordering it here from Amazon is that you can have it shipped straight to their dorm with a nice little note if you choose to do that. It has the LED light on it. So when they're going into their doors or their cars, or they just need to see something, maybe something doesn't look right and they need to shine the light, they have it right there with their alarm on it. So nobody can surprise them in this sense without the person being, that would just be a horrible thing to have that 145 decibels in their ear. And get you with the alarm, make sure that your college student knows the alarm, what it is, how it works, and be prepared to use it at any given moment. Good thing about alarms is they're non-threatening, accepted most anywhere, as are some other things. The Hootie personal alarm. Oh, wait a minute. No, the Hootie right here. And the Hootie is the handheld. It's like a handheld siren. Keychain safe. Also has the strobe light. Those strobe lights are really, really good to have as an extra tool. Lights are really good. Having just, I already said on that. Okay, lights are very good to have. But when you can have like a low beam and a high beam and the flashing, I mean, that just gets your attention. When you look at it and you think about it, your attention, if you see one light, just a flashlight, you may look and keep on about your business. But if you see a strobe light, it makes you think twice, like, Even though you may not go investigate or feel like, wow, I need to go check this out. What is, there's a strobe light. It still gives you that like second look because it's a strobe light. That's just what it does to the brain. The same thing if somebody's in a bad situation, people are going to look and they're going to see that strobe light. And then the strobe light combined with the loud 130 decibel Hootie alarm, it takes it to another level. And it's a higher chance for someone to go and help or call the authorities and have them go to that location. Accidental, no accidents because it can be kept in your pocket and it has no buttons. It's the pin activated alarm hooks to your keychain or bag and can be kept in your pocket without having accidents with the alarm. Don't want to be in college class and all of a sudden you have this 130 decibel alarm going off. It runs for 30 to 40 minutes continuously and designed to give that confidence. Having that, knowing that your college student is protected. So you know that your college student is protected. You can have that confidence knowing that they have a personal protection device. And they also have that extra boost of confidence knowing that they have that device and they can protect themselves if needed and use it in a critical situation should that arise. Now that's the Hootie. I like the Hootie because it's just so easy to use, as most of the ones are in this particular strain. Easy to use, very convenient. And this is the professional grade with the pull pin ripcord activation. The LED light, very, very loud siren, police type siren, military, code blue. And you have a savings of 25% on this one today. So you can pick up one for your college student maybe pick up 2 or 3 for your college student, pick up 1 or 2 for yourself and the rest of your family as well. So this is the Code Blue, and it has the rip pen. It just comes right out. The pen is a lot smaller, but it looks very similar to this pen right here. Let me see. Very similar to that pen right there. If you look way down beyond right there. So that is the pen, and when you pull it out, it's just got that super, super sound. Very, very loud alarm on this little puffball. But the pool, when they say the pen, it's usually a pen like this. This one, the reason I like this, and I did not put this in the stream, I may have to trade it out for another product. Throw this one in there. But this one, you can't lose it, but it just pulls out. If you keep it on your hand, have the person keep it on their hand at all times, that means it's on their hand. And in the event that there is a critical situation or something's going on, it's not like the person can actually pull it off their hand. It just sounds, and the individual wearing it can do whatever is necessary. But they have this in their arm, on their hand, and it's pretty much not going anywhere. Very easy to use, very convenient, non-threatening. No one would ever know this alarm, because there are lots and lots of puff balls that are just regular, normal puff balls that have nothing to do with personal protection. So make sure if you're ever looking for one, know if it's a personal protection puff ball. But that's the pen I was mentioning, the pull pen. Some of them pull completely out. This one just pulls out but does not separate and let you like rip it apart intentionally. The other ones, some of them just pull completely out, and you can pull it out like I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. The thing that you pull out the pen and you throw it, and it, does what it does. I don't want my stream stopped for saying words that may trigger the whatever it is that causes the streams to stop. So that is the pen and what that does. And that's what it has on this particular alarm, which is really, really good to have. And again, it's something that your college student can wear on their person, in their purse, keep it on their bag, just ready to use at any given time. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave any questions that you have as it relates to personal protection, home business security in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that are in the chat. But let me get over here real quick. And she's Birdie. This is a real popular little device. Very nice looking. Works with any decor, any wardrobe. College students and people in general, they want to have things that kind of look nice with what we have, different colors that go along with things, and to have the colors go along with your wardrobe, as well as the personal protection. That is wonderful. This is a 130 decibel siren. It has the flashing strobe light. As you'll see, a lot of the ones we have this evening have the strobe light, so that it draws that extra attention to get that extra help that's needed in the case of a critical situation. Has the solid brass keychain and 5 pop colors. Let's see what these 5 pop colors are. It has aqua, charcoal, coral, that's pretty, indigo, and lemon. It's a small 3.7 by 1.25. I have my trusty little measuring tape here, so it's real tiny and only like that wide, easy to use, modern design. You just pull the pin that we just spoke about in a little puff ball that I have. Pull that pin to activate it. To deactivate it, you just put the pin right back in. Use multiple times, 40 continual minutes on this one. So it's not as long as one of the first ones that we saw, or the last one, but it's 40 continual minutes. Safety first. You carry it all day, all night. Nobody would ever know that this is an alarm. They think it was a key or maybe something else, unless they actually knew that it was an alarm. So around town, whether your student is walking around the city, whether students walking their puppy, playing with their cat, or just simply hanging out. If they don't have an apartment, they have dorm room. Most animals not allowed in dorm rooms. Just hanging out with the friends, going to the party. The majority of things happen on the way back or on the way to or from parties or places when they're trying to just have fun, relax. As with all things, make sure that your college student is not alone, if at all possible, and within earshot and screenshot of other people. This one is as loud as a jet engine 100 feet overhead. That is loud. It empowers people, gives them the confidence in everyday life because they have a personal protection device. It does give that extra motivation, that extra encouragement, having a device like this. Each one is hand tested and built to last. They support, this is, a side note, but a good side note, that this company does donate 5% of each of the profits. So if you get this particular device, 5% of your profit is going to passionately support the women's safety, women's shelter, and women's health. Wonderful. With all these beautiful colors, this is the Birdie 130 decibel siren alarm. And don't forget, if you're not a Prime member, get that Prime membership, because if you have that Prime membership, you get so many benefits. You get the overnight shipping. Sometimes you get the 2-day shipping. You get the no extra charges for shipping on most Prime products. You get the membership allows you to be able to get special savings before anyone else gets them. And sometimes special savings that no one else will get. They're specifically for the Prime members. And advanced details on things. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. The savings I've had, sometimes there have been times where I've had up to $300 off of something. And I'm not talking about $300 off of $2,000 items, which they do that. Prime does do that on many occasions. But $300 off of something that maybe is only $400 or $500. That's a huge savings with that Prime membership. So you want to pick that up. Now this one, I really like this product as well. The Hyper Whistle. The Hyper Whistle is the world's loudest whistle. We're talking about a whistle. Now you saw the loudest alarm so far, a personal alarm in the stream, is 145 decibels. Okay, and that's an alarm. And you heard my alarm that I just went off. Well, I don't know if you heard it real good. And it may not have seemed that loud to you because you're like, you're not like right here with me. Well, I mean, you are right here with me, but you're not really right here with me. The alarm is loud. So when you have 142 decibels in a whistle, oh my gosh, that is crazy, crazy loud in a whistle. Very long range, use it for a lot of different things, but we're talking about using it for personal protection. And if having this whistle, and you can, if you hover over the screen, let me see here. Wow. Easy to use in so many different 2-mile range, 2 miles. So someone is definitely going to hear your college student if they use this whistle, and it can be put on a lanyard around their neck, worn around their neck with their keys, worn on a bracelet, hooked to their watch, worn on their finger, however they want to use it, keeping it with them at all times. If they need to pull that way out and use it, that is going to bring people real fast. It's going to get the attention that it needs for up to 2 miles. That is huge. And wow, up to 142 decibels for 2+ mile, 8 times the range of a common sports whistle, super loud, used for so many different things. But here we're talking about personal protection. So this is another good device, especially for this reasonable price. You can get this and have it shipped off to them, and they can have this product within 2 days. Your special college gift to remind them, if they're already gone to college, they've already left, they've either left the nest, and you're just sitting here just crying and just in tears and just sobbing because you can't believe that they're gone. Or maybe you're like, oh gosh, thank goodness they're gone. Get the whistle for them and send it to them. They'll feel one of many amazing ways. Wonderful whistle, the world's loudest whistle. That's a loud whistle. Whistles are loud anyway. Have you ever heard of somebody, blowing a whistle and you're right there? It's like, gosh, why did they do that? That it just blows your eardrums out. So imagine something like this at 142 decibels. Now, this is really, really cool. The Kick Alarm personal defense device attaches to your mobile phone. So the college student can always have this alarm attached to their mobile phone. Nobody would ever recognize it. If you hover over it, you would never know that this is an alarm, ever. It just looks like something that's like, what is that on the back of the phone? That must be a speaker, which is what most people would think about it. It's just a speaker, but it's always with them no matter what, because do college students always have their cell phone? Absolutely. Always. Most people always have their cell phones. Nothing gets in their hand without their cell phone being in the hand first. So we're going to go through a little bit about this multifunctional, ergonomically designed. It is intended for daily use. So it's not daily use as far as setting off the alarm, but daily use to have it wherever you are going, to keep it with you, just like your phone is kept with you all the time. You can still do everything that you need to do. The person, your college student, can still do everything that they need to do with this on their phone. They can still take pictures. They can grip it. As a matter of fact, it's got that little thing that they can hold it and grip it in a different way I'm sitting here going like this, like you know what I'm doing with this. Okay, there's a thing on the back of the phone, a little lever-like thing on the back of this alarm that connects to your phone, and you can put it up or down, use it different ways. It allows for watching video. Video is hand-free too. So it does so much more than just an alarm. It has the self-locking kickstand. That's what I was talking about when I was going like this with my fingers. And when you were like, what is she doing? It has the self-locking kickstand on it. So you can put it next to your counter, on your office desk, next to your bed at night. It has the LED light, which is an intense light, high intensity light, single push of the button. You don't even know that the button's there because it's a recessed button. So if you don't know it's there, you won't know it's there, but you know it's there. So no one else is going to know how to use it or what to do with it. Again, it fits perfectly with your phone. So it looks like it's a speaker or something that goes with your phone. You can do everything that you normally do with your phone. The light quickly illuminates any walking path, which your college student will be doing most likely. A lot of walking, sometimes running, going to and from classes all the time. It's engineered to turn itself off after 15 seconds to save the battery life. So if you leave the light on, your college student leaves their light on this device, no problem. It's not going to run the battery out because it has an automatic shut-off feature as far as the alarm. Activate the light. Has the two CR2032 batteries, which is a common battery. Very durable, long service life, and you don't need any skills or training to use this, as with most alarm. Simple, easy, one button. Use it as a stand for so many other things as well. It also passes through any type of security check, according to the manufacturer here, the seller here. Any security checkpoint screening device. Safety is always a priority. So no matter where your child goes, they have this special protection of this alarm. And imagine that. Imagine they're in a situation where someone decides to phone jack them. They say, give me your phone. They try to grab the phone. The phone is just right there in their hand. And because it's situated on the back of the phone, very nice and neat, as the person trying to grab their phone, your college student just presses that button, and then you have that massive alarm going off and could possibly thwart a robbery of their cell phone and maybe worse. They will provide you a 1-year warranty and 30-day refund policy. The Bossui alarm. This is a really good alarm as well. The Bossui E-alarm is a 130 decibel emergency alarm for camping, for hiking. It has a tripwire alarm, the bear alarm, the perimeter alarm. You can do so much with this. So personal protection, if you're in bear country, this may work. I saw a video, let me see, was it this video here? I don't think it was this one. It may have been, but there's one of these where the person's actually out and it really did scare away the bears. And it wasn't a fake thing. It was very, very loud. As well as a triple wire alarm. Good to have in their apartment. If your college student is staying in an apartment, it's very good to have it in the apartment so that if somebody comes in, it's rigged up just right. They trip over it and that alarm goes off. 130 decibels. That is the sound of a house alarm. Just huge, loud. It's also TSA approved and permitted on airplanes. Very nice. The additional loop that it has, the smart hook technology, allows for instant tripwire. So you can it's already designed if you need to use it as a tripwire, meaning in their college, in their dorm room, or in their apartment, downstairs, upstairs, near windows that maybe won't secure like they're supposed to secure, all kinds of things. Animal repellent, intruder alert, tripwire, portable alarm, survival kit. Awesome little alarm to have. And they even show, when you get this, they will show the extra things that go with it for the tripwire. Already set. A lot of people buy both of these together, the tripwire and the alarm, all in one together. And then we have another one very similar to the Bossui alarm, with the addition of the SOS LED light. Help prevent kidnappings and abductions of both men and women, children. It has a strobe light, loud siren, the strobe light. If you're not drinking your water, please make sure you're drinking your water. Stay hydrated. Water is really, really good for the body and has a lot to do with personal protection. This one's also real easy to carry. It comes with the carbine hook, a little hook where you can put your keychain through it or put something else through it, connect it to anything, your belt, your jacket, your pants, anything you like to connect it to. You can do that. 130 decibel alarm, like many of the other ones. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to say 125 decibel alarm because it has 2 different decibels on here. So I'm not sure if it's 125 or 130. You may want to send a message to the company and ask them which it is. 125 is less than 130. And it does have the strobe light that comes along with it. And we spoke a little bit about the strobe light a little earlier. If you are new to the stream, I'm the security lady. I help people to gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technology as relates to personal protection, home business security, and total life wellness. We're talking about college students, keeping college students safe and protected, going back to school and being personally protected, having that confidence because they have protection at their fingertips. Easy to use. Pull the pin. It has the alarm and the flash. Insert the pin, alarm off. Very simple. When the alarm is on, it also automatically does the strobe light. So that's a real powerful feature. That is automatic. You don't have to put the strobe light on. Don't have to do that. No skills necessary. That strobe is just automatic with the alarm. I love that. Very discreet look. So nobody, again, these are things that are designed for people to not really know what they are. So if the that guy is trying to do something they should not be doing, or somebody just getting a little too close for comfort, or your college student has told them to get away numerous times and they're just not going anywhere. Again, it's all about personal protection, doing what is necessary to keep safe. Most people, including college students that have been attacked, been robbed, been assaulted, been burglarized, any accosted, anything that's happened like that, that's when they're a victim, as they're a victim of a crime, many times the detectives will ask them if they saw anything or if they felt anything unusual. The majority of the people say yes. The majority of people say, I knew something was getting ready to happen, or I felt they were going to do that, or I thought this was, they could just feel it. We have to act, and we have to teach our young people to act on what they feel. They have that inner gut, that inner feeling that says, I feel it, act on it. It's better to be safe. So we're teaching our college student to be safe, to have a self-protection device, a personal protection device on them at all times, and be able to use it when necessary. They always have their keys with them. That's why in the stream and most of the things I'm doing this week for the college student protection, personal protection, and other students is designed so that they can have it with them at all times and be personal protected in any given situation. So you have that alarm, you have that strobe light that automatically comes on. This is a great little device for your college student to have. And this next one is really cool. I love the Stinger personal alarm. I love this. It's an emergency tool as well as with any self-defense personal protection device. If it needs to be used, it's an emergency tool. Safety panic alarm siren. It's also a seat belt cutter. So if they're in a seatbelt situation, or maybe they're tied up somewhere and they have this, it's non-threatening. No one would know that it's actually this type of device. Seatbelt cutter, glass breaker. This thing is one powerful thing. If you just look at it, just hover over that, you can see how this thing can be really, really powerful. There are just so many ways that this Stinger can be used. Let's see. And oh wow, it fits again. We like different decor. We like things kind of going along with our outfits that we have. This has a color for every single outfit that a person can own, whether it's guy or girl. Has a nice one. It has here with the flag of the United States. It has a nice little rose heart thing on it. It has, oh wow, this has looks like berries and I don't know, what is this? Is it food? Maybe food on it. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm just overlooking. I'm so intrigued with the way that they look. I'm not even paying attention to the names. Okay, they give you one that has a 2-pack, and it's the black. Then you have the black marble, the camouflage black, the camouflage green, camouflage purple, colorful green flower, green marble. Well, you can go ahead. I'm not going to go over all of them because it's like 12 more, but you can go over them and see how they just fit with any decor. So getting it for your college student, you can just give them a surprise and say, hey, what if you have a choice between roses and sharks? Which would you pick? And they'll be like, mom, or dad, are you okay? You smoking weed? What's going on in your life, dad? You'd be like, no, baby, what do you need? And say, okay, I guess if I have a choice between food and sharks, I guess I'll take the food. And then you give them the shark, right? So this is 140 decibels, very loud siren, amplify the call for help. Has the 3 LR44 batteries that they do have included in the package. So for your first amount of time this goes through, you do have it as a 1-year warranty on it, backed by a local U.S. company. Durable, compact, and small. We see that. It has the emergency tool has a razor sharp blade to help them cut the seatbelt if they find themselves unable to release it. Never know what's going to happen. Again, because it's on your keys, and that's what I like about all these personal protection alarms that I put in the stream tonight. They all, for the most part, every one of them, for the most part, has a key ring on it, and they are the size to fit on a key ring so that your college student has it at all times, no matter whether or not they're getting in and out of their car, getting in and out of someone else's car. But they have to open their college door. They have to unlock their door for their college room, their dorm, or their apartment. Therefore, they always have their keys with them. they can always have a personal protection device at all times. Better to have it and not need it than what? To need it and not have it. But that's an amazing device. The Basu alarm is America's #1 trusted premium emergency alarm. Proven results. They have had this shown on TV, and it is blue. It has a carabiner included. That little top, if you wonder what a carabiner is, that little top that has a little hole in it that can be used for like trip wiring to put things through it, to be able to easy snatch it off, separate the body from the carabiner. So it has all of that, plus the new CR 1632 batteries, up to 3 times more compact than many other portable alarms. And they give you a challenge here. So check this out. Listen closely to this challenge, because this is the first alarm challenge in this live stream. Find a smaller, lighter, and louder alarm, and we'll give you this one free. What? Okay. Go ahead and start looking now, because it's a possibility you may be able to get yourself a free alarm. So this one, you'll have to find out exactly the size of it or get it yourself and see if any of the other ones, measure it when you get it, see if any of the other ones are smaller. But you'll probably get this and be like, no, this is an award-winning alarm. I'm not giving this up for anything. 100% free, limited warranty on this product. But you see that alarm, right? The challenge, right? And it's a wonderful price. And this stinger that we looked at earlier, this is just another version of the stinger. Oh, even more colors. Wow. Again, the seat belt cutter, the glass breaker, and for self-defense. When you learn how to use these things and you hold them properly, keeping them on your key ring, making sure that your college student knows it is for their personal protection, because you love them and you want them to be safe. When they go to school, you want them to return exactly the way they went to school. Well, maybe a little smarter, maybe a little more educated, a little more mature. "140 decibel alarm." And the Sabre 130 decibel alarm with the piercing siren. It is adjustable. Oh, they have the little thing. Wait a minute, does this go with it? Yeah, the weather resistant wrist strap. And it's not only weather resistant, it is reflective. "1,000 feet, 300-meter range. Personal safety for women, men, and seniors." But we're talking about college students right now, and you get a discount. The wrist strap is 5.5 inches by 8 inches. So let's see. .5. No, 5.5. 8. Yep, it fit most anybody's hand. But of course, measure yours to make sure. 5.5 to 8 inches. Gotta fit most everybody. Again, measure your wrist just to make sure that your wrists aren't like super, super, super bigger than 8 inches. Oh, or on the bicep. Right on the bicep right there. Have that alarm ready. Running. Then you have it right there. If you need to pull that pin, hit that alarm. Let's see here. Weather resistant and no itch nylon. So you don't have to worry about when you're sweating and taking it off and having a big red ring because you itch so bad because you were sweating and it just interacted with your sweat. Weather resistant, love it. And attention grabbing, because that 130 decibel alarm is up to 1,000 feet, 300 meters in every single direction, which is about 400, which is about 4 city blocks for that decibel, that 130 decibel alarm to be heard. So people will come looking. They're like, what is that alarm? Where is it coming from? Call the police. I heard an alarm coming over from this direction. I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't gone, but it's somewhere within the 4-block radius of where you live. That is a pin pull. So yes, you do simply pull that pin, just like I was showing you. If you haven't seen it, if you weren't here earlier, pins like this. There are a lot of fuzz balls like this, a lot of little balls like this that are just for looks and just cutesy. This one is not just a cutesy for looks. It is cutesy, but it's not just for that. It is actual alarm. It has a pin. So same on this, you just pull the pin, and if you have it on your alarm, you're running, and if something happens, like what happens all the time, people get snatched all the time when they're running on a trail, or when they're running someplace else, or when they're walking and they get snatched. And one of the biggest ways people snatch is either around the waist or around the neck, but you have that on you. So you just pull the pin. They grab you. You're already practicing. You've trained. Every time you're running, you're thinking, you're preparing your mind before you can get out there, and you're running, and you know to pull that pin. That's what this is all about. Very reliable. It's tested to ensure the loudest and the greatest range. And you have it right with you. So you know that it's going to be with you at every moment. That's the Sabre 130 decibel alarm. And if you need some instructions, if the security lady instructions just weren't good enough for you, Sabre always offers instructions. They give videos with every product that you purchase. So the training videos will give you everything that you need. And the Amazon customer started following. Amazon customer, thank you so much for the follow. Kisses. Hugs. And much love to you today. Thank you for following. If you have any questions, anything you'd like to add, any concerns, any comments that you can give, or maybe maybe you're a professional in this area and you want to give all of your professional thoughts and input, please feel free. I welcome any thoughts, any input, any expertise from everybody else. Because as much as I would like to think that I know everything there is to know about personal protection, home business security, super secret James Bond, spy products, I don't. And I'm always open to hear new stuff. Okay, so that is the Sabre. Let me see. Mr. Moderator, aka Christina. Mr. Moderator, it's like you don't have your own identity, right? You are only known as the amazing person behind the magnificent face of Christina Anici. How are you? You said your 45 is loud. That is too funny. You're 45 louder, huh? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to even comment on that, Mr. Moderator. Thank you for showing up here in the stream. Mr. Moderator, please leave in you all's link for our amazing Amazon community and our amazing Facebook and YouTube watchers that may be watching in. Leave your link so they know to be able to follow you. Guys, Mr. Moderator and Christina Anici are just phenomenal people. They are amazing. So check out their stream. Okay, the Sabre. So the Sabre, as I was mentioning, it does give training videos with any product that you get from them. So if you get this and you're not happy, you're like, the security lady didn't tell us enough about this personal alarm, we want to know more, you get the training videos automatically with it. And the next product, let me see. Mr. Ross says, I'm good. Thank you, Braxton. You are very welcome, Mr. Moderator. It is my pleasure. Always my pleasure. Okay, the next product in the carousel is the personal alarm that you can carry. Now, this is being advertised as a door window alarm, but it is also a personal alarm as well. It has the LED light and it's 125 decibels. So it's not as loud as the majority of the alarms that we're having in the stream this evening, but it is still loud. 125 decibels. I'm telling you, if you've never had 125 decibels in your ear, It is loud. So if someone is trying to attack you, your college student, which is who we're talking about tonight, if someone's trying to attack your wonderful, lovely, amazing, adorable, sweethearted college student, and they put that alarm off right in that person's ears right there, it's going to stun them for a minute. It's going to cause a little bit of a different type of pain, and it's going to be crazy. Not only that, everybody's going to hear it. Everybody's going to hear around that alarm, and they're going to know what's going on. So that's one of the first things that we do. It is an emergency alarm, and 300 yards away when you're in danger, 60 minutes, up to 60 minutes of continuous alarm. And Mr. Moderator says, there, yay. Oh, 2 of them, you put both of your links in there. Fantastic. Guys, ChristinaNicci.live and LLNetwork.live. For those of you who are listening, I know some of you are not on Amazon, so you can't actually see some things that are here on the Amazon chat because you're on a different chat, but it's ChristinaNicci.live and LLNetwork.live. Please give them a follow, show them some love, and learn about amazing cooking and fitness. She's a certified fitness trainer, and she can just snap you into shape just by looking at her. Amazing lady. Okay, so this one it has the LED light function. Just pull out the pin, as we mentioned earlier about the pins and some of the alarms. Easy to use, so super easy to use, and it is super safe, and it's a great door alarm. So when they don't have it on their purse, or as a matter of fact, wait a minute, let me see here. Okay, this one is not on sale, but you can still buy 2 of these. They can have one on their door in their apartment. They can have the other one that they keep in their purse or in their book bag with them at all times, and be safe, just total safe all around. Great. I used to use one of these before I got some other things along with my cameras, my portable travel cameras and alarms. I used to use one of these and just keep it on the door. When I go out, I hook it to one side and hook it to the other. So if someone, came in, maintenance when they're not supposed to, or housekeepers when they're not checking, when I told them I want no one in my room, and they usually would never come in again because they don't expect alarms. Alarms they just scare you the dickens out of you, especially if you're not expecting it. That element of surprise, guys. Make sure your college students don't tell everybody what they have. The element of surprise, always. And the next one is the Vigilant 130 decibel personal alarm. It has the hidden off button, so nobody can actually turn it off if you don't want it turned off because the button is hidden. It also has the bag keychain clip, includes the batteries, and you have 45% off today. Yes, 2 security lady snaps for that one. 45% off. Grab this alarm. It also has the 130 decibel attack alarm. It's got the push button activation. It's the concealed off button. The good thing about having a concealed off button is that it's not easily accessible. So once it's turned on, it's going to take a bit for somebody to be able to figure out how to turn it off. Also has a backup whistle, backup emergency manual whistle built in for emergency use in case of battery failure. They thought of it all. I think this is the first one. I know this is the only one in the stream that has a backup emergency whistle. That is crazy awesome. It comes in red. Is that red or is that fuchsia? Yep, red, pink, and black. For 45% off, you get a whistle and you get the alarm. Very, very good deal. 1,085 ratings and 4.4 out of that 1,085 ratings. Full 1-year warranty. I'm loving it that these these alarms, these small personal alarms that are powerful alarms, little alarms, that they have 1-year warranties. That's wonderful. Manufacturing in America and China. All Vigilant. What? Wait a minute here. Okay, they must be talking about some of their other products. They have pepper spray. But this is not pepper spray. This is simply the amazing 45% discounted alarm at 130 decibels today. Now, this one is really cool too. This is a good one to take a good look at. And I think, let me see here. There's a lot more we need to go into the stream that I want to go over. So I may have to catch up on that, the rest of that tomorrow. This is the Alphahom CareGo personal alarm, but there's more to this alarm than just this alarm. It has the smart personal safety pin, like the pin that we just, and my puff ball back there, my little black ball back there. It has it has the personal pin alarm for that, the safety alarm, the smart safety alarm, it has the one-to-many alert, real GPS, real time GPS. Yeah, via the app. Okay, let's go over this one a little bit. The color is Aurora, and they have blue, and they have gray, and they have, two Auroras, blue and gray as far as the color. It's a tiny 0.59 by 0.59 by 2.64, and it's only less than 1/2 ounce, coming in at 0.44. It supports the unlimited, not just 10 emergency contacts, unlimited emergency contacts that you can put into this push alerts through the smartphones to unlimited via the CareGo app. And no monthly fee. If you're using the iOS system-based smartphone, there's no monthly fee. You can receive the critical alerts for the people that are looking out for you. So for your college students, you can put all your aunts, your uncles, your relatives, your best friends, your neighbors, their best friends, your grandmother, all of them, all unlimited emergency contact, so that everyone knows if something is happening to your child. If your child is in a remote situation or remote location, got in a bad situation, in a situation that they have activated this alarm, because as soon as you activate the alarm, then boom, that GPS is going out. It acts as a multifunctional, as a two-way finder, not only provides the accurate location in real time, but also can be used as a finder with the sound alert as well. Nice for your keys, your bag, your wallet, or other things as well. Really, really nice. Love it. And look what it says. If you hover over the screen, it shows in the SOS mode that your college student is asking for help. Worry-free usage. If you don't like it, if you feel like it's not going to fit for your college student, just turn it back in 30 days and they'll give a replacement. 30 days refund within 30 days. And for 12 months, you can get a replacement. They guarantee 100% satisfaction. Always good. This is a beautiful, perfect device for your college student to have. Yeah, all around, all occasion. School violence happens. This is an awesome one to have in school violence. Think about it. How many children get caught up? If you have a high schooler and there's a lot of gang issues at their school, maybe not a lot of gang issues, maybe just a couple of people wanted to bully your child, dragged them in the bathroom. Happens every day. Grab the girls or the guy's hair, drag them in the bathroom, and just beat the living daylights out of them. Oh boy, what did we do here? I think my battery just went dead. Okay, let's save the battery. Now, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm going to switch cameras. Let's see if I can go over to my other camera. Thank goodness for backups. Thank goodness for backups. See, I'm the security lady, guys. I help people gain confidence by empowering them through the use and knowledge of the latest technology as it relates to personal protection, home security, and total life wellness. And you always have a backup for your backup for your backup. If you forget to plug up your camera, your DSLR, then you always have your computer, right? And if your computer fails, then you got your iPad. And if your iPad, We're talking about alarms right now, right? Security lady, bring it in, security lady. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Okay, let's see. Johnny Kong, is that Aspeton? Johnny Kong, what's happening? Johnny Kong. Johnny Kong's in the house, guys. Give it up for Johnny Kong. Good evening, Johnny Kong. It's good to have you out here. All my devices are like trying to go dead on me. I've been using them all day. I've had a busy day today. Doing a lot of security product stuff and presentations and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, and I can't set this up with the battery, the charger on like that, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, Johnny Kong, let's see. What did you say again? Is that Aspeton? You know, no, most people say an Aspeton, you know, that these are Aspetons. These are batons. They have different names. I'm sure you well know that, Johnny Kong. Steel stick, expandable rod. Depending on what state you're coming from or where you're trying to sell it from, you have to legally, can't say it's a steel stick, can't say it's a baton. You have to say it's a expandable rod. So lots of different names for these things. The ASP is a name of a company. The company is named ASP, and so their batons, they are called ASP batons, and they sell them. They are a brand of baton. And this one is a regular baton. This one is not the brand ASP, although it functions just like an ASP baton. And you said, of course you know, right? You like, security lady, quit telling me all this stuff. I'm a master at all this stuff. You're a master at all these things. But we're not talking about these. Now, at the end of the stream, the last product in the carousel, that one is a baton. That is a steel baton. I had to throw that in there. The telescopic rod lengthened black conductor. Let me click on that one real quick. Skipping on up to that one. Yes, that's all the information that it gives. The telescopic rod lengthened black conductor. Anything can be used as a personal protection device. For your college student, this may or may not be the best thing for them. There are so many different things to take in consideration, to take into thought when you're looking at personal protection devices for your college student. One, can they handle it? Two, how do they respond in critical situations? How do they respond under stress? Three, are they willing to practice with it? This is something that if they're not willing to practice with it and understand it and know how it functions and how it works, it should never, ever be in the hands of a college student. It can be used against them in a horrible, horrible manner. But we're going to go, let me see. Okay, right here, this product. But it is an option, always an option. I think it's fantastic when you're walking out and about. Okay, the product I just highlighted on right here is the Yaumax. I think I said that right. Self-defense keychain, aluminum anti-wolf defense keychain, aviation rings. This is a wonderful device, personal protecting device, and you get two security lady snaps for that one because it's 38% off. Beautiful, beautiful price. What? Okay, one pack with 5 of them. So 5 of these in here, and you get 38% off. You're getting these for little less than $1, like 0.000% of a penny less than $1 per item. That's a really, really good price. It has special processing, doesn't get scratched up easily, although we really aren't worried about something like this getting scratches because it's for complete personal protection, made of solid aviation aluminum, solid. A lot to be said for that. It is a must-have self-protection tool for you and your family. Yes, this is a must-have on the ring of your college student, on their keychain, on the ring, in their book bag, something. Now, this is one that's maybe a little more obvious. A lot more people know about many people have called it a Kubotan, although Kubotan as well is a particular model, a particular brand, a particular model. But these are usually called Couboutins, even though that's not technically what they are. They're used in the same manner for the most part. So this includes, you have black, pink, silver, purple, blue, different colors. Now, again, take in consideration, because I'm getting ready to end the stream. Take in consideration when you're looking at the safety, personal safety for your college student. That's what it's about, their personal safety. You love them, you want them to be safe. Whether or not you just felt like you wanted them to get out, please go to college, go away. Or whether you felt like, I love you, oh, please, I'm so sad, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you, my life is just almost over. That person, the same personal protection that we want our college students to have is the same no matter where to go. So take in consideration what they need. But alarm is a must-have, an absolute must-have. A stun gun is a must-have if the laws are okay with that and they're obeying all school policies, all school rules and regulation, general orders, etc., and the state, local ordinance, federal statutes as well. And knowing how to use it. It may not be the best thing for your college. You may want it for them, but if they would be panicky in a situation like that and would not even be able to find the button of the spray gun to spray the mace, then that's not for them. Maybe something like this is more for them. This is a comb. It's a regular comb. It combs your hair really, really nice and does, keeps everything in perfect order. Maybe something like this is better suited for them, depending on what your college student needs, their personality, who they are, how they handle stress. You know that better than anybody. It's all about being protected. Maybe this is better suited for them. This is not, I have to put this in the stream at another time, but this is one of the best little cameras, and there are tons of little cameras available. But as far as personal protection in the event of an assault, something like this, the Couboutin or the Couboutin style is a must-have. The alarm, undoubtedly, without fail, they have to have an alarm. So please pick up one of these alarms in the stream. You've seen how they work, how good most of them are. Get them an alarm. Okay, Johnny Kong says, baton use strike, lean side strike. Yeah. 2 security lady snaps for Johnny Kong. Love it, man. Johnny Kong, see, I told you we need to get together. We need to get together and do some type of workshop here on Amazon Live. Workshop, we'll advertise it all week long and just teach some basic things like what you just said, the jabs and the strikes and everything that our young people need, because young people need to learn those things well. So I am here talking because I love this stuff. I'm passionate about this stuff. For those of you who've been following me on Facebook and YouTube today, thank you for your enjoyment. Thank you for coming, even though you can't see the products. And for those of you on Amazon, thank you so much for your presence here. Don't forget to follow. If you haven't followed, hover over the screen and click that follow button. And I will see you guys. Oh, wait, kiss it. My water is all gone. Why did you let me drink you guys saw me drink all my water and you didn't say, security lady, don't forget. You didn't put in the chat, security lady, don't forget to fill your water cap up some more, okay? Drink your water, stay hydrated, kisses, hugs, and much love to you today. And I'll see you on the next live stream.